All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's August 14th. I want to talk about what does it mean to Hulk out, to be the Hulk. The Hulk is a huge part of my life. In the 1960s, 1967, I'm 5 years old, Saturday morning. My parents are asleep. I don't have any brothers or sisters yet. I'm alone in the living room, got the TV on. I'm watching my favorite cartoon, The Incredible Hulk. And David Bruce Banner transforms into the Hulk and his pants explode. The pants explode. And I need to help my buddy, the Hulk, when he's going against his foes, whoever they may be. So I get my brand new pair of jeans that my parents just bought me. And I bring them into the kitchen, I get out the kitchen shears, and I cut my pants right at the knee. And I even put some distressed holes into them. And then I put them on because I want to be the Hulk, and I help out my buddy, the Hulk. And then I wake up my parents with my Hulk pants on. I go, look at me, I'm the Hulk. And my dad's like, dude, you can't do that anymore. To my dad's credit, he was a military dude who was... He was not afraid to spank me with a belt when I did bad things, but he didn't spank me this time because I think he knew that it was an honest mistake. I was just hulking out, so he just gave me a firm lecture. I never did that again. So, really loved hulking out. I think it appealed to me as a kid. I think instinctively, all of us, we want to be the Hulk. We all want this dramatic transformation, this dramatic change. And so in the 1970s, the Hulk came on again. This time it was live action. Lou Ferrigno was the Hulk. Bill Bixby was David Bruce Banner. And it was always a sad ending because the Hulk would go back to being David Bruce Banner, and he would be alone, and there would be this sad piano song. And I would watch it. Oh my God, that's me. I'm the lonely Hulk, man. The lonely Hulk with a lonely, sad piano song. And in the 70s, I wanted to be the Hulk so bad that I watched the movie Pumping Iron, and I wanted to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sergio Oliva, and I worked out at the gym 6 days a week. I drank my protein shakes. But in truth, I was this scared little boy. I was a confused little boy in the 70s. Trying to find my way first as an Olympic weightlifter, then as a bodybuilder, trained 6 days a week. So the 80s come, the 1980s come, and I'm in college, and I'm trying to change my life. I'm still a scared little boy deep inside. On the outside, I'm scary looking. I got a beard. People are scared of me. Dogs are scared of me. But I'm the one who's really scared because in college I'm having panic attacks, I'm having anxiety attacks. I actually contemplate dropping out of college. I'm still a bodybuilder, still drinking my protein shakes. That's my only focus in life. I want change in my life. I want to be the Hulk. In the 80s, I spent a lot of time by myself, and I watched a lot of infomercials. And the infomercials were just like the Hulk. They promised you this dramatic transformation. There were infomercials for ginseng knives, for ab crunchers, Bowflex. These cassettes, you would play them, and they would have waterfalls in the background. It would reprogram your unconscious. You would be rich. There were multi-level marketing schemes for real estate where this game show host, John Davidson, would be in Hawaii at the beach, singing a song about finding your rainbow. And he would sing the song, and it was promising you change in your life. There were blenders, so you could make smoothies and drink smoothies all day. This was the 1980s. In the 80s, I started hanging out with musicians. I became a roadie for the Spectators. They later became Faith No Man and then Faith No More. Now, with Faith No More is when they became famous. But it was when they were the Spectators, and they would open up for these punk bands like Black Flag. I was a roadie for them in San Francisco, open up at Mabuhay Gardens called the Fab Mab. And I the keyboard player, Wade Worthington, I was so impressed with his piano. I got that same dopamine rush when I watched The Hulk, and I taught myself to play the piano, even took piano lessons, played a lot of Chopin and Bach and Schubert, and I still play the piano, still work out to this day, struggling with my weight, still eating healthy, but I eat too much, but I'm struggling with that. So here we go, 40 years later, and I watch a lot of unboxings on the social media, a lot of watch unboxings. I'm wearing a watch right now. Really, McMahon, you wearing a watch? An absurd idea. And I think the unboxing is the same as the Hulk. You're looking for this dramatic dopamine rush, this transformation. And I started thinking about how I want to live my life in this context of transformation, dopamine, the Hulk, watch unboxings, and I started framing it in a different way recently, and I want to frame it for you guys in this regard. In the latest podcast of Joe Rogan, he's talking to a fellow comedian, Ron Funches. Ron Funches has lost 140 pounds, and he's talking about how he wants to be positive, he wants to have moral integrity, he wants his personal life to be very close to his on-stage persona, because he wants to be authentic on stage. And Joe Rogan was agreeing with him, and Joe Rogan recommended a book called The Book of Five Rings. The Book of Five Rings is by a 17th century samurai warrior. And this book is about mastering your passions to defeat your lower passions, your self-destructive passions. It's about the importance of living for a higher purpose, discipline, focus, and I'm going to read the book. I'm going to probably read it today. You know why? It's 44 pages. I just bought it. It's 44 pages. It cost me 99 cents on my Kindle. And I think as Joe Rogan and Ron Funches were talking about moral integrity, discipline, and focus, especially in this age of pandemic, I think they were talking about the real kind of transformation that people crave. I think it's easy for us as human beings to be seduced by easy images of transformation, an unboxing, a cartoon or a TV show where someone hulks out. But I think the real transformation is in the framework that Joe Rogan was talking about from the book of Five Rings. I hope I said it correctly. The Book of Five Rings by an ancient samurai warrior. And I'm going to read that book. I will report back on any juicy tidbits that I could share with you. I got to go work out now. I can't believe I snuck this video in the morning here on Friday morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think of hulking out, transformation, dopamine, and the real transformation of moral integrity, discipline, focus, and higher purpose. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm out.